Hey Playas, how you doing? And welcome back to the retro gaming news for November 2023. So during the month of November, we saw a bunch of new retro style indie games that were released. I didn't see too many new homebrews coming out or hitting Kickstarter that weren't already discussed on the previous month. So let's get right into some of these new indie games that are out. The Last Faith has been released on the Nintendo Switch. This is a Castlevania style game here, but I gotta say the pixel art, the graphics in this game look absolutely stunning. They are well crafted and beautiful to look at, as you can see here from the trailer. So this looks like a pretty exciting game to play. Definitely has more gore than Castlevania, but if you are a Castlevania fan, this looks like something worth looking into and giving a shot. Shantae Advanced Risky's Revolution is now out on the Nintendo Switch, so you can play classic Shantae now on the Nintendo Switch. Not exactly sure how many Shantae games there are on the Switch. I want to say most of them have been re-released for the Switch, including some of the older games, as well as the ones that were previously on the Wii U. But you can't go wrong with Shantae, and this one is out there now on the Switch to be played. A game that I'm very excited to play is Prison City, which has been released on the PS4 and PS5 by Retroware, a YouTube channel that I used to enjoy watching back in the day. I haven't seen too much content from them lately that has caught my attention anyways, but they did something a while back with Toxic Avengers or Toxic Crusaders. There was a beat 'em up game that they released, and now this Prison City game, which looks a lot like Shatterhand or Power Blade for the NES, which are both games that I enjoy a lot. I think that they at one time were hidden gems on the console, certainly not anymore. And it looks like it takes a page right out of their gameplay book and puts it into a modern release that I'm definitely going to play this one. This is right up my alley. Flashback 2. Now this is the sequel to the Flashback, the original Flashback from back in the day, but it doesn't have retro graphics or anything like that. It has modern graphics. It's now out on the PS5. I was never really a big fan of that style of gameplay, like Out of This World or the original Prince of Persia, and Flashback is one of those types of games. So I don't know how much different the gameplay is going to be here, but the graphics certainly look different, and I wanted to throw this in. Now, a game that is also getting a step up in graphics, and many of you are probably already playing it, is Super Mario RPG, which was released on the Switch. It's out now. Like I said, a lot of you guys have been playing this, but I want to throw this in there because this is the retro gaming news, and I want to touch upon as much news as I can that revolves around retro games. Berserker Recharged. This is another game that has some modern graphics. They don't seem to be anything too special, in my opinion. It's out on the PS4 and the PS5, Nintendo Switch, and the Xbox. We don't see, a lot of retro gaming love on the Xbox other than the backlog of library of games that they have available from their past Xbox consoles. But a lot of that stuff to me doesn't really feel retro like the pixel art games do or the polygon 3D graphics of the 80s and 90s. So Berserker, yeah, it's an old game, got recharged, just like we've seen with Centipede and Space Invaders. A bunch of classic arcade games have been getting recharged, revisited. Blade Chimera. This is a game that was announced for the Nintendo Switch. It has some modern retro-ish graphics here. I think they look retro enough that I wanted to include this game here in the news and just bring it to people's attention. This is an action platformer. Looks really cool, and I'm sure it's a great game and fun to play. But there you have it. That's your retro gaming news for November 2023. I have some more videos in the works. It's just tough. I've been busy. I've mentioned this before, getting a video out every week. So I'm aiming for maybe 2 a month, and one of those is going to be the retro gaming news. So you can count on that being there. I want to do some more collecting videos, so watch for those. And I'm going to be talking about more homebrew games and new retro games down the road too. And that's what you can expect from the future of Playas Guide. Thanks so much for tuning in to this episode of the Retro Gaming News, and I will catch you on the flip side.